Hello everyone and welcome to another game of Squirrels Baseball. I am Aaron and we are back home today to take on the Pirates. Let's say the pitching has been just on a tear lately. We've only given up a couple runs over the last 2 weeks. Which also tells me that run's probably going to come to an end some point soon. For today, here is the normal lineup. Just a couple more days of that normal lineup, and then we get the September call-ups and everything will go crazy. Although also that's some of my favorite time of the year, just because we get to see a lot of new faces that we either have just drafted or we only get to see during spring training in September. Alright, Jonathan on the mound. And here's Chris Duffy, old reliable for the Pirates. He looks at a ball. That's going to be a line drive into right field. Pirates start off with a base hit. I just realized I drank all my drink. Anyway, Luis Rivas starts with a swing and a miss. This fastball is too high. Oh, we get a pickoff, and Duffy is officially tagged out. As my voice cracks like I'm 12 years old again. Rivas fouls this pitch away. 1-2 the count. Ground ball up the middle. Jonathan gets a glove on it, and Joey picks it up and gets it over for the second out of the inning. Jack Wilson at the plate. He looks at strike one. Fouls this pitch away. 0-2. This one just misses inside. Called strike three. That'll end the top of the first. Pirates do get a hit, but end up going down in order. Kester will lead things off for the Squirrels. We will take a look at the Pirates lineup, which looks to be what I remember from last week. Osoria on the mound, and there's Kester at the plate. First pitch is a bunt, and Bloom is going to pick it up and make the play. One down. Marvin at the plate. He will bat left-handed. Looks at strike one. That'll be a base hit into left field. A one-out single to start the game for the Squirrels. Chief at the plate now. One on, one out. He's showing bunt, which is not a good idea. Pirates opt for a pickoff throw instead, and Chief comes to his senses, though he does look at strike one. Ground ball that Rivas makes a diving play for. They just barely get Marvin at second. I'm a little surprised he even chose to go that way. 1 on, 2 out. Terry at the plate. Excuse me. He'll look at strike one and then hit one up the middle for a base hit. Chief on his way to third. That'll put runners on the corners with 2 outs. Frank at the plate. First pitch goes into the dirt. Line drive that will find the outfield, and the first run is already in. Terry on his way to third, and he will just make it in before the tag. So runners back on the corners with Tom at the plate. Squirrels leading 1-0. Make that 2-0 now as Tom takes the first pitch into left field. Runners on first and second. This has all been a bit of a 2-out rally. Zach, who just hit a home run yesterday, gets a base hit here to drive in the third run of the game. Squirrels going nuts here in the first inning. Joey will take a strike. Still runners on first and second. He's going to get a base hit into right, and in comes, I believe that's Tom, to score the fourth run of the game. Joey's going to end up getting credit for a double, though he shouldn't. Jonathan at the plate. The Squirrels have batted around. Runners on second and third. There are 2 outs. Jonathan can't get this one over Johnson's head at first. So Squirrels will end with 4 runs there in the first. We'll go into the second where Johnson will lead things off. Should also, while there's a bit of a lull here, wish my wife a happy anniversary. I already sent her flowers and did so on Facebook, and I'm sure she won't hear this, but still feel like I should say something. It's our 13th anniversary. 2012, it would have only been our first anniversary. Johnson looks at strike 3 for the first out of the inning. Franklin Gutierrez now at the plate. He hits one that's going to hop back. Jonathan backs up off the mound and makes the grab. 2 down. Jeff Bloom at the plate. He pops this up behind second. Joey makes the grab. We'll move on to the bottom of the second inning where Kester will lead things off once again. Kester ground out in his first at-bat. And by ground out, I mean he bunted. And it didn't work out. Bunts again. I don't know what Kester's thinking. It didn't work the first time, but I guess it works that time, so what do I know? So a bunt base hit. That'll bring Marvin to the plate. He swings and misses, but Kester steals second in the process. So runner already back in scoring position. But Marvin now down 0-2 after another swing and a miss. Fouls this one away. And this one just inside. Smacked foul. Still 1-2. This one fouled off again. This one, I think, is actually going to get down. It sure does. And Kester on his way home already. He is in there. 5-0 Squirrels. And this is just not going Pittsburgh's way. Right, Pittsburgh, we haven't seen them since the first part of the season, but they're in April and May. They beat us 4 times out of 10 tries. That's pretty good. But this game not going to plan, at least for them. Chief does ground into a double play, which I'm sure helps a little if you're the Pirates. So Terry, with the bases empty, has a 2-1 count now. 2 outs. And he hits a liner that Wilson makes a nice diving play on to end the inning. 5-0 Squirrels as we go into the third, where Brady Clark will lead things off. First pitch from Jonathan. Called strike. Grounds foul, makes it 0-2. Called strike 3. 1 down. Aviles at the plate. First pitch is called a strike. That's going to be a base hit into left, so here's the Pirates' chance to get out of batting in order. And been 7 up, 7 down to that point. Now we've got the 9-hole hitter, Osoria, the pitcher. He grounds this one in front of the plate. Tom goes to first with it. Now barring a pickoff at second, that will get the Pirates out of order. Duffy did get a base hit in his first at-bat, though then was immediately picked off. Has an 0-2 count in this at-bat. Little blooper towards second. Kester fields it on a short hop and gets it over to first. We go to the bottom of the third. Squirrels still leading 5-0. Frank will lead things off. First pitch, and Osoria already looking awfully tired out there. He's got Frank with a 1-1 count. There's a called strike. Called strike 3. First pitch is called a strike. This one is inside. Tom grounds to third. 2 away. Oh, and the Pirates go to their bullpen and find Daniel Marte. All right, first pitch to Zach is a ball, down and out. Grounds this one to first, and that will be that for the third inning. 5-0 Squirrels.
No hits, no errors. Indianapolis 5, the Pirates 0. And we're going into the fourth inning. Riding a 3-game hitting streak is now at the plate.
Luis Rivas now at the plate for Pittsburgh. Looks at strike one. Pop towards first, just in foul ground, but Terry makes the catch.
Flies out in the foul territory. Jack Wilson has been in top form as a batter this season. Riding an 11-game hitting streak is now at the plate.
First pitch to Jack Wilson is called a strike. This is going to get into left field, and Wilson thought about second, but decided to go back. Johnson struck out looking in his first at-bat. 1 on, 1 out. First pitch called a strike. Another called strike. Fouls this one away. Still 0-2. Popped up right by home plate. Tom makes the grab. 2 down. Franklin Gutierrez at the plate. Looks at strike one. This one misses too low. This looks like a hit into right center. Wilson on his way to third. So runners on the corners. There are 2 outs. Jeff Bloom at the plate. Looks at strike one. Ground ball to third. Chief will go to first with it, and that will end the top of the fourth. So the Pirates with a threat, but can't plate anything. Joey will lead things off for the Squirrels in the bottom half of the inning. First pitch is called a strike. Another called strike. Joey thought both of those were high, and I frankly kind of did too, but 0-2 the count. This one down and out. Swings at this one and hits a line drive right to Wilson. Jonathan at the plate now. Popped out in his first at-bat. Grounds this one to first. Johnson with a bit of a run back, but he does make it there. Kester 1 for 2 on the day. Looks at strike one. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. This one misses outside. Hits this one into center field. Another base hit for Kester. His first one swinging the bat. He bunted in both of his first 2 at-bats. That'll bring Marvin to the plate. 2 for 2, but those were both from the left side. Now he's going to try from the right. And he has an 0-2 count to start off. Looks at strike 3. Did not even bother swinging the bat. We'll move into the 5th inning. Still a 5-0 Squirrels lead. Brady Clark will lead things off for the Pirates. First pitch to Clark is called a strike. This one misses down and out. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down, Aviles at the plate. He looks at a strike. Swings and misses. This one popped foul. 0-2. Called strike 3. Marte is going to get to hit for himself, and he does look at strike 1. Swings and misses for strike 2. Apparently he hit a home run at some point this year. Has to have been about his only hit of the year. He strikes out swinging in this at-bat, though, and that brings us to the halfway point of the game. Squirrels still leading 5-0, and Chief will lead things off. Chief 0 for 2. He's ground out, well, twice, really. First time was technically a fielder's choice. They threw out Marvin at second, and then in his next at-bat, he actually did hit into a double play. Though that ground out was nearly a hit, it took a very good diving play. He strikes out in this at-bat, so just not a good day for Chief. That'll bring Terry to the plate. He'll look at strike 1. And this one misses inside. This one is just foul, just missed first base. And this one is too high, 2-2. Line drive through the right side of the infield. 1 on, 1 out. Frank at the plate. He's 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. Swings and misses at the first pitch here. Ground ball, a bit of a high hop to third. He'll go to first with it, and he does get the out there. But Terry moves into scoring position for Tom. First pitch to Tom is too low. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Popped up. Marte's going to come over and make the grab just barely in foul ground on the first base line. So 5-0 Squirrels as we move into the 6th, where Chris Duffy will lead things off again. Duffy 1 for 2 on the day. Grounds this one to second. 1 away. Rivas 0 for 2 today. Ground out and a foul out. Apparently on a 3-game hitting streak, the game just informs me. Has a 2-0 count here. Swing and a miss. Fouled away. Got a 2-2 count. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down, Jack Wilson got a hit in his last at-bat, made it all the way to third base before the Squirrels got out of the inning. He has a 1-1 count to start this at-bat. This one just misses outside. Swing and a miss. 2-2, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, strike 3. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Still a 5-0 Squirrels lead, and it looks like we're going to get a pinch hitter. So Zach's going to lead things off. He's 1 for 2 so far. Looks at strike 1. Hits a deep one. Boy, that might have been a home run in quite a few parks. Falls in and does get over Duffy's head, so Zach's going to cruise in for a double. I actually thought Duffy was going to have a play on that, but couldn't quite catch up to it. Probably just a step away. So a leadoff double will bring Joey to the plate. And he gets a base hit into right field. Zach will not score. So Jonathan's pitched his 6 innings. He's done more than enough good work today. We're going to put Sweeney in here. All right, runners on the corners with nobody out. Marte on his last legs out there. Misses on that pitch. And Sweeney up the middle. That will score another run. 6-0 Squirrels now. Runners on first and second. Kester at the plate and nobody out. Kester looks at a strike. Looks at strike 2. Oh, a ground ball. This could be a double play. Bloom steps on third instead, and that's the only out he ends up getting. Does get the lead runner, though, so, not a bad play. Brings Marvin to the plate. He struck out in his first at-bat from the right-handed side. Grounds this one to third again. This time Bloom goes for the double play, and the Pirates will get it. And my double switch came up just short. So we'll go to the 7th. Johnson will lead things off for the Pirates. And we're going to try to get Gonzalez to go 2. Let's have Sweeney play out in right. We'll move Zach into center.
Indianapolis putting in a new pitcher. Gonzalez, here's another pitching change. His ERA so far is 0.76.
All right, Johnson 0 for 2 today. First pitch, called a strike. This one is too low. Too low again. 2-1.
Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Here's the 2-2 pitch.
Swings and misses at the splitter. One down, Gutierrez at the plate. He's 1 for 2 today. Looks at strike 1. Looks at strike 2. Oh, that's a solid hit into left. That's going to get over Frank's head. And he will stop at second base with a 1-out double. A well-struck ball there. I don't think it would have been a home run, just not quite high enough at any other parks. Probably not deep enough at either, but it was very well hit. That was going to be a double just about everywhere. That'll bring Jeff Blum to the plate. He hits a ground ball to third. Chief makes sure the runner goes back and then throws to first. 2 down, Brady Clark at the plate. He swings and misses at the first pitch. Swings and misses at the second pitch. Pulls this one, it's going to be foul. Still 0-2. Swing and a miss at another splitter. That'll bring us to the 7th inning stretch. Squirrels leading 6-0, and Chief will lead off on the other side.
We enter the bottom of the 7th inning. The Pirates 0, Indianapolis 6.
All right. And the Pirates are going to go to their bullpen and find Matt Capps.
Here's another pitching change. Here we go with the first.
All right. Capps to Chief, and first pitch is called a strike.
He put that first pitch right in there.
This one grounds through the... No, Wilson makes a diving play, but it's still going to be an infield hit. Didn't even have a throw by the time he got back to his feet. Terry, 2 for 3 on the day. Hits this one. This is a prime double play ball, and actually Terry beats it out. I think middle infield was playing a little deep. It took too long for Jack Wilson to cover second to actually turn it. This one also could be a double play, and this time the Pirates get it. I think that's the second double play Frank's ground into. So we move on to the 8th. Squirrels still leading 6-0. Aviles will lead things off. Aviles, 1 for 2 today. Single and a strikeout. Watches this one break inside. Or maybe just missed. I don't know if that one had a lot of break to it. That one was too low, so 2-0 the count. Swings and misses at a fastball. Make it 3-1 on Aviles. This one low, but called a strike. Full count. Comes all the way back for a backwards K. Pirates are going to go to their bench and find Stephen Drew. That pitch down and in. Another pitch. Called a strike. Swing and a miss makes it 1-2. That will not get down. Chief will make that grab. 2 down. Chris Duffy led off the game with a hit and has ground out in both at-bats since. Swings and misses at the first pitch here. Misses this one outside. Ground ball to short. Joey throws it over, and that will end the 8th inning. The top half anyway. Tom will lead off the bottom half of the inning, where the Squirrels still lead 6-0. Evan Meek is going to come in to pitch. And Marco Scudero is going to play second base in Rivas' spot. I don't really trust that double switch got made correctly, because this game fudges that all the time. So we'll find out when the Pirates come up to bat, but in the meantime, Tom comes up with a base hit into left field. Zach, 2 for 3 on the day. Looks at strike 1. Swing and a miss, makes it 0-2. Breaks his bat. Blum goes to second with it. That's the only out the Pirates will get. 1 on, 1 out. Joey also 2 for 3 today. Credited with the double. He shouldn't have been a double, but this game is consistent about crediting it that way. Ground ball to third. Will they get this double play? No, Joey beats that one out as well. Sweeney got a hit in his only at-bat so far today. Looks at strike 1. This one misses outside. This one will get over Scudero's head into left or right field rather. Puts runners on the corners with 2 outs. Kester now at the plate. Swings and misses at the first pitch. This one misses, down and out, 1-1. Up the middle, that will get through for a base hit. The Squirrels still tacking on runs. It's 7-0 now. And we will get another pinch hitter. Let's put Phil out there.
Indianapolis are putting in a new hitter.
2 on, 2 outs. First pitch down and out. Called strike. Grounds this one to third. I thought one was going to just get the tag out, but he does throw to first to end the 8th inning. We go into the 9th. It's a 7-0 game. And it actually looks like the Pirates did do the double switch correctly. Scudero at the plate. Zapp will go out there to finish things out. Alright, Scudero at the plate for his first at-bat. First pitch is called a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. First pitch swung on and missed from Wilson. Two and one now.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Count 2-2.
2 and 2.
Count is 2-2. Here's the next pitch.
Hits this one into right center. That's probably going to be at least a double.
Williams is going after it. The baller is going for second.
And he's going to try and make this into a triple, and he's going to make it there.
Wilson hits a triple and scans the right center field.
So Jack Wilson having a pretty good day. Gets himself a triple there. Johnson now at the mound, looks at strike one.
Count 1-1.
This one too high.
Count 2-1.
Misses again. Swing and a miss, 2 and 2. Just misses outside. Full count, 1 out. Called strike 3. Franklin Gutierrez is the Pirates' last shot, and he looks at strike 1. Swing and a miss, 0 and 2. Ground ball, that should do it. Zapp fields it himself, throws it to first, and that is your ball game. Your final score today: Pittsburgh Pirates 0, Indianapolis Squirrels 7. Not a lot of drama in this game, and not a lot of meaning in it either. The Pirates not anywhere close to playoff contention, and we've already locked up the division, so a lot of the drama is going to be looking at the recap to see what's going on with the standings. The NL East going into today, the Phillies and the Braves were tied, and the Marlins were 1 game behind both of them. And out west, the Diamondbacks are down to just a 2-game lead over the Dodgers. AL East is similarly piled up. The Yankees lead both the Red Sox and the Orioles by a game. Tigers have a healthy lead over the White Sox, so the White Sox look to be a pretty safe wild card bet at this point. And out west, I think the Astros are only 1 game up on the Angels, so there's drama out there, but you're going to have to see it play out on a table rather than seeing the games, unfortunately. Anyway, Frank, the player of the game in this one. Thank you, everybody, for watching. If you'd like to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, feel very free. And otherwise, we've got the Pirates again tomorrow. We'll see you then.